Hello, good morning everyone. So for those of you just tuned into this vlog, my name is Arnel Madraso. I'm the teacher blogger. So here, uh, I just arrived at Far Eastern University. So this is the garden that is actually part of the Nicanor Reyes Hall. And on that part, you can see the monument of Nicanor Reyes. So the founder, Nicanor Reyes, uh, was the founder of Far Eastern University. Okay, let me just stabilize the. Okay, so maybe we will look for better lighting. Okay, so we need to look for a better light. Okay, so this is better, please. Okay, there are two things that I would like to talk about this in this blog. First is this shirt. No? You might ask me, why am I wearing the same shirt in a week's time, for example? When I blog, then you usually see this shirt, blue shirt that I'm wearing. So there are actually two reasons. The color, well, you might say that this is my favorite color. Not so, no? I'm wearing this on a secondary note because of the color, but it's really not the color. It is the 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 quality of uh, the shirt. No? It retains the fabric conditioner's fragrance. So that's why I'm wearing this because it does not smell. Even if you wear this for a week, you can still uh, you can still enjoy the freshness of this shirt. So maybe it's because of the cotton quality of the shirt. So the name of the shirt is Winner, and I'm buying this at SM Mall. So I have two T-shirts of this. So now you know the reason. It's not the color of the shirt, but it's the quality of the cotton of the shirt that I like most because the fragrance is retained, no, in terms of the fabric conditioner's fragrance. So it retains it. It does not smell. Okay, so next is I'd like to talk about Kyle, my daughter. So the title of this blog is uh, why parents have this unending eternal patience when it comes to their children. So I will just rephrase that title later. But along that line, I'd like to talk about why is it parents have an ending patience when it comes to their children. So I'd like to tell you a story, an instance where I think it's worth telling. No? Uh, my daughter, when she was 6 to 7 years old, I think she was entering summer after kindergarten or grade one. We enrolled her in there's this ballet school, ballet summer class being taught by an excellent ballet teacher. We know her because she's also teaching in Western Mindanao State University. Uh, and so we enrolled her in that session, summer session of ballet dancers, because she was really begging for it. She wants to learn how to dance. And then okay, so she has undergone the process, day one, and then day two, day three. On the third day, okay, so it seems to me that she starts complaining and all that she wouldn't want to attend the sessions anymore. But then she told me to buy this pair of shoes. There's this ballet shoes. No, there's a different difference between an ordinary shoes and then a ballet shoe. So what I did was I really bought a special. I put an effort in looking for the the most uh, appropriate ballet shoes for her. And so I started canvassing, no, different malls. I did an effort really in buying that pink uh, ballet shoes for her, some sort of a recital. No? It's like the final performance of the dancers, which will be held at a mall. So we were really very excited for her to dance. So I went home. I think that was summer. I was then studying at Lasal. So when I went home, I was really very excited. Okay, so the shoes, we have here the shoes for your recital, for your final performance. So are you excited? And then she started crying. She wouldn't want to perform anymore. And so I was really disappointed. Why have you told us to enroll in this ballet class? We spend for the tuition uh, pay, no? Tuition fee or enrollment fee for the dancing classes, and then all of a sudden, you would just say that you will not be performing, and it was very disappointing. It was very disappointing. Then I was telling her, just dance, just enjoy. But then she wouldn't want. She has a lot of reasons that you know there's so many complaints, so that this and that her abs was a bit painful and she's not enjoying anymore because the teacher was kind of strict and all. And so I said, then why did you not just tell me not to buy these shoes? Because I really put an effort buying the shoes, looking for the most appropriate, convenient shoes that you can wear. And so she just said, no, I will not perform. That was very disappointing. And so to cut the story short, I I began to accept the fact that, in life, in my journey with my daughter, there would always come a time that there will be disappointments. No? As a father, I was trying to reflect that what wrong did I do on that particular scenario where I cannot really convince her to perform. I cannot. My my wife cannot convince her. Her lola cannot convince her. Then I said, okay, so we just have to let her be. Whatever she feels like doing, then let her be. But quite disappointing. Then later on, as she was growing, there were things that we were questioning, why is it we cannot really convince her to do things the way we expect her to do. Okay, so then out of discernment, sometimes out of my discernment, sometimes God would tell me, well, that is a role of a Christian parent. Being Christian, we need to accept our daughter, our children, the way they are, not the way we want them to be. Okay, so I said, so if you don't like dancing, what then? So as she was growing in the elementary school in Wimsu, she developed this love for music. And so, okay, so if it's not in dancing, maybe it's another area. So she then uh, explored on singing, and so she became a choir member. Then they won. He became champion in the Zamboanga choral competition, and of course she also joined the beauty contest, wherein she also won. So at times, at an early stage, your children will commit certain infractions or mistakes, but allow them to experience that, and do not really make it as a case that a serious case that they cannot anymore succeed. Sometimes you just have to accept the fact that children will commit mistakes. So, going back to the title, that in fact proves that parents would indeed have that patience, eternal patience, to accept their children the way they are. Because that's, I think, is a role of a parent, a Christian father. No? Continue to understand, have that compassionate heart to be with our children, with our children, on my part, be with my daughter always, so that she will grow a responsible, disciplined, hardworking individual. Okay? So thank you for tuning into this vlog. Thank you for supporting me, supporting my blog. Thank you for always viewing, clicking. Uh, I hope that I would still be able to go on blogging, even if sometimes the situation does not permit me to do so. So thank you. Bye. See you later.